Good morning, Pawleys Island peeps. Today is way too fast. Wednesday, September 1st, 2021, and it's time for your Pawleys Island sunrise and surf report with Dave Clayton. And all of you, my friends that choose to come to the beach and see the sunrise together here in award-winning Pawleys Island. Today we're at the far north end. Sunrise is at 6:50. Sunset today is at 7:42 p.m. And today's the first day that I can remember that the air temperature is higher than 80 degrees first thing in the morning. It's been in the 70s all through August. But this morning it's 81 degrees. The tide is going out. Low tide's at 9:45. Today would have been a good day to bring Aspen, because all the weather people are calling for rain showers. So we may not see a lot of people out here. Good morning, Rob. Good morning, cousin Lisa. Hope y'all are doing great. High today is only going to be about 85. And it's blowing about 10 miles an hour right now from the southwest, blowing pretty good. So far, really haven't felt any no-see-ums because they can't keep up with the wind. So the no-see-um index today is about a 3. Today the waves are about 2 footers. And they're right on top of each other. They're 4 to 5 seconds apart. Of course, in Midway Inlet, it's headed out. So I kept getting these messages saying, I'm not getting notified in the mornings. So I decided to make a post yesterday to make sure everybody is signed up to get notified. There's a little bell right beside the Pawleys Island Sunrise and Surf Report. There's a little bell there. And if you click on it, it gives you options as far as how you want to get notified. Good morning. How are y'all? Good morning to you. Y'all are moving.
We're trying.
That's great.
Are you on Pawleys Island Peak?
Yes, good morning. Good morning to you.
I'm at the Star.
Oh, y'all, you two are funny.
Yeah.
How are you?
You take good. I'm Dee Dee.
Oh,
This is Victoria.
are y'all locals?
We are now. We're new.
Oh, that's wonderful. Welcome to Polly's Island.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love it.
Y'all are troopers out here too, because they were calling for some rain.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Where'd y'all come from?
Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay. Are you happy you've moved here?
Yes, best place in the world.
Oh,
People are nicer than anywhere else I've ever lived in my entire life.
I love
And I've
it.
lived in a lot of places.
I love it.
And I'm building my retirement home. Not leaving.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, thank you for thank you for saying hi. Yeah, have a great day. I'm Dave Clayton. Yeah. And the next time I see you, I'm going to ask you what's the best thing that's happened to you since the last time I saw you. That's going to be
Yes. Okay. Yesterday we got to see them save 7 turtles, baby turtles, and the nest had hatched about 3 days ago, and they were taking the nest out so that because of the shells, and they do it all for research, but they were able to save 7 of the ones that couldn't get out because they weren't strong enough.
That's so great. So you were walking in the morning like this,
Yes.
and you saw them down there doing it. That is amazing.
Yes, it was amazing.
That is great.
Meanwhile, dodging starfish.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, they are everywhere, aren't they? Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your walk. Mm-hmm. What's the best thing that's happened to you since the last time I saw you? That is a question that I'm going to intentionally ask everybody I know when I see them. And I really mean it. I think we should ask that question to everybody when we see them. We shouldn't just say, "How's it going?" We should ask them, "What's the best thing that's happened to you since the last time I saw you?" Let's help people talk about the positive. I know I need help with that. Good morning, Leslie. So what's the best thing that's happened to you all since yesterday? Since the last time we were on here? Put it in the comments right this moment. Sunrise, I'm not sure if you heard me, but it's at 6:50, so I think that's about right now. Good morning, Travis. The nicest people in the world, and you're one of them, Travis. You are such a nice friend. Today are good. They are actually not very good because this wind is blowing. And I looked it up, and for some reason a southwest wind affects the fishing conditions a little bit. So the fishing, it might be why we don't have a bunch of fishermen out here. So speaking of good fishing conditions, I think it's time to share some good news. So at work, I've been asking people that question intentionally for years. When I see them in service, or because it can be a little uncomfortable at times when you haven't seen someone for a year and maybe you forget their name, but you recognize their face and they remember you, and you say, hey, how's it going? And how are you liking your new vehicle? Or you're here for an oil change, and there's this little bit of a sometimes discomfort. It can be. So I started asking this question years ago, what's the best thing that's happened to you since the last time I saw you? And it really helped me feel more comfortable with that friend. And so I want to start asking that question on here every morning, because I think it's really important that we do that. So I hate to stay in that for too long, but I really want you to, during the day, when you're out and about, something great happens, I want you to think in the back of your mind, I can't wait to share this on the Pawleys Island Sunrise and Surf Report tomorrow. And I'm going to do the same thing. So that'll be a lot of fun. We can share the best thing that happened since the last time we were together. Okay, so the good news today is in 1 Peter. Chelsea and I were reading this yesterday morning on the way to school, and I thought to myself, I cannot wait to share this tomorrow morning. And so Chelsea and I snapped it and put it in my photos, and here it is. 1 Peter 1:22 through 25. Now that you've purified yourselves by obeying the truth, so that you have sincere love for each other and you love one another deeply from the heart. For you have been born again, not of perishable seed, but of unperishables, through the living and enduring Word of God. For all people are like grass, and all their glory is like the flowers of the field. And the grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of the Lord endures forever. And this is the word that was preached to you. So Peter is talking to us, the Gentiles. We've been adopted through Jesus Christ and obeying His commands, right? His command to believe in Jesus and to accept Jesus. Not only does that purify us through the Spirit, but also it helps us love each other, right? Peter goes on to talk about this love. We love deeply. And the reason we do that is because of Jesus. How cool is that? That we're born again. We're adopted. Such a miracle. We've been born again and not perishable seed, but of imperishable, through the living and enduring Word of God. So the living Word is Jesus, right? And then Peter goes on to talk about what Isaiah talked about. And that is that all people are like grass. And all their glory is like flowers of the field. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of the Lord endures forever. So the word became flesh. And it's through this miracle that we have life forever with God. We're able to talk to God right now. Through Jesus. What a cool verse today. When Chelsea was reading it yesterday on the way to school, she was reading it, and it just, sometimes you ever hear something, you hear it in color. Yesterday when she was reading this, it just really impacted me. And I hope it does you today as you hear it and think about it, pray about it. I'd say some of the gusts right now are probably over 10 miles an hour. Exactly, Jill. Got some rain showers offshore. Keep thinking we might see the sun. So we're gonna hang on for a little bit longer than normal. Do you remember the painter that when he would paint, he kind of had 70s hair. He kind of had a poofy hair. I forget what you call those. But when he painted, he would talk about them like the pretty little clouds, and he'd do it. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. Lord forgive me. But these kind of look like the clouds he would paint. Right there. We're starting to see some color over here. Good morning, Christine. Okay, y'all, we're gonna sign out. I will be thinking about what's the best thing that's happened today so that I can share it with you tomorrow, and I hope you will too. Have an incredible day today, first day of September. Cannot believe it's going so fast. God bless y'all. God keep you, and God help you make his choices today and every day as we go into September. Incredible. Have just an amazing day today. We'll see you in the morning.